How's it going, Horsey fans? Today we'll be taking a look at two things. Well, we're taking a look at the map event, but we'll be taking a look at two different things. First of all, we're going to be looking at the score challenge battle, and then when I get finished with that, I will show off my auto team, as well as the, I think it's whatever stage it is. Yeah, the hard stage. I'll show the team I use to beat the extreme. Hard? Extreme. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, but we'll go ahead and take a look at the score challenge first. I just want to bring something up real quick so we can see here these when it loads. If it hello? Infinite Tsukiyomi? What's going on? We gonna load? Let me try that again. There we go. Yeah, but you can see here they're hitting kind of hard, right? 272 million, 252 million, 242 million. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Maybe Red Megami is just better in this stage, or I need to actually go to the score battle. I'll show my score here. I got 160, so I'll show the team I use. Maybe there's a better team. Maybe turning off some of the effects allow me to stall longer and technically do more overall damage. I'm not too sure, but okay, that's not the team. Tower map. This is the team I used to get 160. Again, I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know how people are hitting so hard. I did finally complete the event today, so I mean I can do some more testing with some different units. Maybe Yuta will hit harder, but yeah, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'll go and show maybe like 1 or 2 runs. This probably not gonna be a super heavily edited video unless some shenanigans happen. Just because I feel like this needs to be more informational. But yeah, I really don't understand how these like higher end players are hitting so hard. Because like there's no way it's just dupes, right? And maybe it is. I could just be wrong, but I feel like there's no way it's just dupes. I find that a little hard to believe. Now I am still going to use these swift barrages with UG, because in my experience what happens is we get into the last phase too fast, which ends up causing the Megami to not get his ult in time. Now this would be circumvented if you have Red Megami, but I don't. So I kind of just have to stall until we get close enough to the Megami's domain. That also might be another reason I'm not hitting as hard, because I don't have Red Megami. It's not because Jogo, I'll say that for sure. Jogo is not, or we'll just say he's not a damage king. Gonna have to use punch because again I don't want to blow through his face too fast because I need the domain up to do max damage essentially. Now the most RNG depend. Okay, that's never happened before. Yeah, but the most RNG dependent thing that can happen in this phase is, I mean, I guess besides whatever just happened, because again, that's never happened before. But okay, for the third time, the most RNG dependent thing can happen is he'll ult, and his ult can apply disrupt, which is very, 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 very annoying. But regardless, I guess Megami was targeted enough to where it didn't matter. Again, I've never seen that. Hasn't happened to me yet. It's not black flashing, so this might be a worse score than what I got earlier today. I guess I could do that. Yeah. Unfortunate, but you know, that's just how it is sometimes. Yeah, but basically, just trying to maximize UGCE. I could just try to go to the whatever state this is. I forget the name. Yeah, I mean he black flashed at least, but we might have to start. I'll do another run, and we'll see if Ferocious style is gonna be better if I just start off with that. But again, I really doubt it, because he's gonna end up with lower CE, I think. But yeah, we'll just run it like this and see what happens. I'm pretty sure Nanami crit, at least for the 3 turns we were in the domain, so we'll have the full I'll follow you Nanami buffs up. Yeah, he did 10 million. Then he's gonna do like 30 plus, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, 60 plus. Yeah, so, you know, a decent score, 135. Again, we'll go ahead and take a look at just using only the Ferocious style. 150. That's 8. I think actually I did hit harder in this run. Because you get the exorcism bonus at the end for completing the phase. 156, sorry. So no, I actually did not get a better score. But yeah, again, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I don't really understand where the extra 100 million is coming from. Again, it could just be, you know, dupes plus Red Megami. Maybe better memory setups. I haven't actually looked around to see how other people are running this. But it's something I can do. But in the mean case, I guess we will... Or in the meantime, we'll go ahead and circle back around. And I'm going to make a cut real quick. We will... Well, actually, I guess I don't need a cut. It's the same team, just different skills. So let's see what happens if I just start in Ferocious style. The problem is, I just don't want to end up doing too much damage. You know? Because I could end up, like, I could just end up getting into the, like, score phase early, which wouldn't be helpful. But we'll see, I guess. Because he actually, I mean, he would he have more CE? He probably would have more CE at the end of it anyway. Which would make him hit harder. I don't think I've gotten a run either where he's done multiple black flashes, so that also would affect his damage. Maybe it would be better to run Yuta just because all he would have to do is skill 3. Which can easily be done. Instead of, you know, praying that UG decides to hit a black flash. Who knows? I just, you know... I know he does a lot of damage, so it's like my go-to character. He's actually very low on his... He's low on his health gauge, which is a little annoying. Hopefully it doesn't play into a loss. Okay, yeah, so we'll have a lot of CE. Only problem is we're just not gonna do as much damage in the next phase. Now we're looking for him to not apply disrupt. He didn't. That's good. He could just like dodge everything, I guess. Okay, he didn't. That's good. Would have been bad. Yuji again hasn't Black Flashed, which is going to pose a big issue because he does get a lot of stats for Black Flashing. So we might end up with more CE, but we're going to have less overall damage because he hasn't performed a Black Flash. Okay, well, we got that out of the way, so. Yeah, just throwing down some damage. Mahido's doing good. He's applying those debuffs. Kind of sucks that debuffs don't get applied until... Okay, another one. Don't get applied till this phase, so it kind of makes it hard to run debuff characters. Okay, 140 curse energy is actually pretty good. We might be... Actually, this might be my best score, honestly. But again, it's not, it doesn't all of a sudden give me 100 million extra damage. Which is my... I think... It's kind of like my whole point of the video is... It's just like... I really don't get it. I'm gonna have to do some more testing on it. 75 is really good. That is really good damage. Yeah, but this is like... Go to... Red attacker. Oh, Yuji. Easily Yuji. It's just very... we're using him in a very unconventional manner. I guess I would have to say. Right, well, yeah, so we should auto the rest, because he's not going to take me down. Go ahead and with that. Oh, 157, like, see, actually, that works. Again. But, I mean, still good scores. You're still going to end up getting all the rewards, because I don't... Well, I think you only do like 50 million in order to get all the rewards, I believe. Let me go ahead and check real quick. 30. You only do 30 million, so I mean this is more just for like show, but I mean it's a pretty easy team to set up. I wouldn't say it's free to play friendly, but if you guys want, I can also do a free to play friendly team. But yeah, so I'm gonna cut real quick and then I'll go ahead and show off the team I use on the hard fight against the, I think it's like the snake boss. Alright, coming back, we'll go ahead and take a look at the human head reptile cursed spirit. I'll just do like 5 auto runs and I'll just quickly talk over it. So this is the team I use. We're gonna be using Teen Nanami, Red Gojo, Blue Momo, and Yellow Yaga. The 2 memories, the free-to-play one and the Sunwell one, are both bonus drops. The one good thing about map events is that the character is not one of the bonuses, which I do appreciate that. It's a little annoying, especially when you don't pull the new featured unit. But yeah. So essentially what the auto team is we're trying to go as fast as possible so we waste the least amount of time in the grind portion. So the reason why we're using Gojo is because the auto always picks his AoE. The reason why we're using Teen Nanami is because he just provides an extra bit of damage. There are some map events I've seen where, I mean, it might not be the case here because Gojo has type advantage, but if he doesn't have type advantage, the problem is that he won't actually kill the hard stage in 1 turn, which is what we're looking for. We're looking for a 1 turn clear. Again, we're trying to be as fast as possible. We're using Blue Momo just for her buff skill. It's a very quick animation, and we're using Yellow Yaga over the SR because his physical technique and curse technique buff is applied passively, so he doesn't actually have to perform an action in order to give it to Gojo. So yeah, this is kind of like the fastest iteration of the team. If you're just doing like auto stages, like just trying to clear the map event out, I would recommend using the SR Nanami over Teen Nanami because he will buff, and he'll only buff for 1 turn, which will he'll buff on his first turn and it'll last 4 turns, and usually stages are like 3 like fights long, so him only applying it once is better than Teen Nanami attacking every single turn. And for those stages, usually you don't need as much damage compared to like here, which sometimes the opponents are a little tanky, enough to where Gojo won't actually clear it in one turn. If you guys don't have Gojo, I would recommend, I'm pretty sure Jogo, the new red one, I mean, I doubt a lot of people have them, but I'm pretty sure the red Jogo, the auto function does also prioritize his AoE. Still got two of the little treasure chests, but yeah, I'm pretty sure auto prioritizes his AoE, and you're just looking, essentially what you're looking for is characters who have AoEs, but also the auto function prioritizing those AoEs, because if it doesn't, then it's not gonna be worth it. You're like here, 12,000. Now again, like I had mentioned earlier, I've already maxed out. I've already basically completed the map event. We'll take a look at the shop, but I've already bought everything. Yeah, this is why I'm not really a huge fan of the map events, because essentially you're grinding, but you're, I mean, I guess I could split it up evenly, right, if I just calculate it, but like they're making you choose. So I could get like, I guess some beacons, or I could get recollection bits, or I could get JP, as opposed to a story event where you're grinding and you're getting literally everything here. Everything in the shop you're getting all at once, as opposed to having to go through this massive exchange shop and have to pick and choose what you want. I mean, it might be better if you want specific items, but for me personally, I just think consolidating everything and getting it all at once is just better. Now the map event is open for, I believe it's another till the 9th. So it's like, what is it, 13, 14 days? It's got 12 days. I would just use my AP on this. I don't believe we're getting another event like this. The next event to come out is the like special domain investigation, which I don't know much about, but of course we will be doing a video over that. In the meantime, just play the map event. I hope the team portion for the score challenge battle helped. Maybe I'll do a revisit, look at some different characters. I'll do some off-camera runs, see if we can get a better score, and I'll come back and update it. But for now, just play the map event, use your AP on it. With that being said, that'll be it for this video.